Let's start out in Fairfax County, where residential property owners will see about a 9.5% increase in their real estate tax assessments this year. That equals, on average, $666 for every homeowner. That's right, 666. The mark of the beast, the area code to hell. That is the number that they arrived at. Now, if there were ever a sign that taxes are the devil, this is it. This was the doing of a government worker who really loves math and has way too much free time. This person probably worked on the formula until it landed right at 666. Now he or she or they is at happy hour with their friends, all making jokes. Hey, stay strong, people of Fairfax. I'm sending thoughts, prayers, and holy water your way. Just don't ask for money because I ain't got it. I chose this next story because it's time to check in on one of the most memorable January 6th Capitol rioters, Jenna Ryan, the social media influencer who claimed she wouldn't go to jail because she's blonde and white. She tweeted about her 60-day prison stint, alleging she was denied basic human needs like a phone, sunshine, and recreation. Now, being told you can't do fun things, yeah, kind of sounds like prison to me. Also sounds like childhood. Now, she would think that a phone is a basic human need because I don't recall the founding fathers writing about that.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and smartphone access to social media, the right to tweet recklessly, the right to dance awful on TikTok, the right to slide in DMs with reckless abandon. I see you over there looking good, Halle Berry. Oh, Halle been looking good since the 1700s. She was the reason we started the revolution. The right to drag or get dragged in these social media streets. And most importantly, the right to make your life look much more interesting than it is. Hashtag TTYL, Thomas Jefferson.
To be fair, Halle has been looking good since the 1700s. I think what I'm most offended by this time with the mouth is they went with a full, thick mustache. How dare you? How dare you? You know how hard I've been working on this. Now, Jenna Ryan also claimed that she dyed her hair brown because she was scared inmates would beat her up if she stayed blonde. Nah, the real story is she was locked up for 2 months with no access to hairstylists other than Poochie, who braids hair over in cell block D. Now, she could have gotten an appointment with Poochie, but then you got to do a favor. You got to give up your Debbie cake. It's a slippery slope. That's why her hair color changed, and to be honest, that was probably a good call. Unfortunately, she did her time and emerged as oblivious as ever. I wish they would have made not tweeting a condition of her parole. Criminal justice reform. I chose this last story out of Oklahoma City because it's wild and it's keeping with the Karen theme that we've established. U.S. House candidate Abby Broyles apologized after reportedly getting intoxicated at a Valentine's sleepover for middle school age girls, berating several of them and naturally vomiting into a hamper, as one would do. That's right, U.S. House candidate. Now, Broyles allegedly made negative comments about one girl's acne and another's Hispanic ethnicity. Now I kind of see why they want to send her out of state. Thanks for that, Oklahoma. Now, Abby turned into a frat bro at the children's party. Broyles claims that she wasn't acting like herself due to an adverse reaction from drinking wine while taking sleeping pills. Oh, yeah. The age-old Roseanne defense. Yeah, they're going to have to put a label on sleeping pills to tell them not to drink when you take sleeping pills. That's right. It's already on the bottle. Oh, so there you have it. They were already ahead of you, Abby. They need to add another disclaimer that says drinking while taking these could turn you into a belligerent rage monster. Now, I don't think that they can put might make you disparage Hispanic people on the bottle, but Abney's, she's on her own with that one. Her campaign is going to be pretty interesting. But it's 2022, and people have won office after all kinds of scandals. We're about to see where terrorizing children on Valentine's Day lands on that scale. My favorite story? You know it's got to be Abby Broyles melting down like Michael Richards from Seinfeld at a children's party. This monologue was sponsored by Poochie's D-Block Hair Care.